Welcome to DMTV, y'all. I'm Kiera Kaylin on Instagram, KIERA KLYNN. As you see, I'm by myself today. No Kalima. She is not here. She had a meeting. Boring. So I am here by myself, but it's all good. We had a lot of juicy topics, but we're not going to do those topics today. I decided to switch it up a little bit, and we are going to do a get to know me. And Kalima will do the same thing when she comes back on. So I just figure, why not get to know your co-host? So I'm Kiera Kaylin on Instagram, KIERA KLYNN. Go ahead and follow me now and search me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel as well. Subscribe to this channel, first of all. Let's get that straight first. Subscribe to this channel. Like, comment. Let me know what you're thinking so far. Let us know what you think about us. We got a lot of juicy topics on the way, and we want your feedback. We want your support. We want to know what you're thinking, how you feel about these topics. We want to know. So we're going to get right into it today, and it's going to be a nice Q&A about Moa. So I asked my Instagram some questions, and here is what they came up with. So I do want to start it out with a quote of the day, and the quote of the day is, do more of what connects you to yourself again. I feel like it was perfect for a Q&A. Like, why not talk about the things about myself that connects me to me and let you guys get to know? So it's completely random. It's not in no order at all. We just going to start right off. So the first question is, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is green. But lately, I've really been liking teal. Teal is just so... I don't know, I just love teal so much. Like, it's so pretty. It's like a sea green, like a bluish green. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love teal. Teal is my favorite. All my decor in the house is like teal. I just ordered a teal couch. I love teal. All right, the next question is cats or dogs? I feel like, okay, anybody that know me would think I would say cats, but I'm actually going to say dogs. I had cats all my life, but I never really liked cats until I got my cat that I have now, who is Zoe, my little baby. And Zoe is crazy. That's why I like her, because she, like, terrorizes everybody that comes to my apartment. She doesn't like anybody. Like, she doesn't like anybody at all. She attacked my dad. She attacked my mom. She attacked everybody. Like, all my clients that come. She is crazy, and she has so much personality. I love her so much for that. But I'm going to have to say dogs, because I just always loved dogs. I really did. I really love dogs. And then people who really know me probably think I'm lying, because I'm always scared of dogs, because the people that are around me have really big dogs, like Rottweilers and Cane Corsos and Pit Bulls, and I can't be around those type of dogs with my anxiety. Like, I just can't. I can't take it. But I like them when they're puppies. So I like dogs. I like dogs more. Another question was, can you have more than one best friend? Yes. I feel like you should have a best friend at every stage of your life. Like, you're going to have different close friends, different best friends. I had a childhood best friend. Her name was Deanna Cherry. I haven't spoken to her for a while. I do miss her. Deanna was my childhood best friend. We grew up down Parkside together. We were always running around Winfield, all crazy, just everywhere together. We really grew up together. I really basically lived with her. Shout out to Aunt Doris and Shy and Uncle Jesse. Yeah, that was my childhood best friend. High school, grown up best friend definitely was Dominique Oglesby, my baby. I mentioned it I believe on the first or second episode here on Khaki Shade, that I lost my best friend, Dominique, in 2018, March 18th, 2018. She was killed in a senseless act of gun violence. Still not fully processed yet, but that's my reality. I no longer have her. And yeah, those were my two best friends. I had other childhood friends that were really close, but after I lost my, adult best friend, it was kind of hard to like call anybody else my best friend. It's like a weird thing. It's really weird. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I felt like I shouldn't have more friends after her. Like it was just so crazy. I don't even know. It doesn't make sense, but it's none of it makes sense. I'm still trying to process it all. But yes, you can have more than one best friend. It's perfectly okay. And if you got friends that make you think that you can't have more than one best friend, they're childish. And you should have best friends in every aspect of your life for different reasons. So yes, definitely you can have more than one best friend. My most embarrassing moment. All right, so on my 20th birthday, when I turned 20, I went to Sephora to get my makeup done. Now, I never let them do my makeup because when I was in high school, I went to MAC and I let them do my makeup and I walked out 2 shades lighter and a hot mess. So I never let them do my makeup, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not really in the mood. I'm about to have this dinner party. I can't, I wasn't in the mood this year. Like, I just wasn't. And I'm like, I'm gonna just go to Sephora. I gotta buy new makeup anyway. I might as well get the free makeup done because if you spend $50, they'll do your makeup for free. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I already gotta buy these products. I might as well get it done. I go, I get it done. It was okay. Like, I liked it or whatever. I bought the foundation I needed. I bought maybe some eyelashes and I don't know. I bought some stuff that add up to 50 or a little bit over $50 or whatever. Y'all, I get to the register and my card declined. My card declined. So this is the first time this ever happened to me. Like ever. Now, previous episodes, I told y'all I've been crazy about my credit, about my money, about everything. I don't let these type of things happen. Now, granted, they happen all the time. You know, things like this happen. But I was so adamant about it never happening to me that this is why this is the most embarrassing thing to me. So it declined. And the girl is so rude to me. So rude to me. Okay. So it declined. I'm like, can you try it again? I'm like, try it against this. It got to be a machine because I know that I got my money. I know that, I wasn't coming here playing myself. Y'all. She swiped it again. Decline. So I'm like, all right, I don't got no cash on me. Like, what can I do? She keeps swiping my card. She's doing this now. Like, doing this. I'm like, you can stop. I'm not, I'm not even going to finish this yet, y'all. We're going to take a quick break. And I'm going to come right back and finish this story, y'all. I'm going to come right back. Just in the middle of this juicy story about the most embarrassing experience I've ever had in my life. No, it's probably not the most embarrassing, but definitely up there. So I was in Sephora and my card declined on my birthday. This is on my actual birthday. So she's swiping my card. She keeps swiping. I'm like, you can stop. Do you have an ATM? They don't have no ATM in Sephora. I know that already, but it's a line behind me. I'm just embarrassed. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm just pissed off, but I already got my makeup done, so I have to pay them. Like, it ain't like I could just be like, all right, forget the products. I still got to pay them because she did my full face of makeup. So I'm in Suburban Square in Ardmore. So I go down, I don't even know, it was some Mexican restaurant. They had an ATM outside. Now, my birthday is in February, y'all. It's freezing. I'm walking down, they like, it's all the way down the street. I go all the way down the street. ATM is not working. I come back to Sephora. Is there anywhere else I could go? And I think it was like a Sunday. I think my birthday was like on a Sunday at that. So it wasn't much open. I'm like, is there anywhere else I can go? She's being so nasty to me. I go to another ATM around the corner or whatever. They didn't think I was coming back. They were already being nasty to me. I'm just so embarrassed at this point. It's a whole line behind me. All this stuff going on, y'all. So I end up getting in my car and I drove down to, oh my God, where did I go? I think I went to Acme. Yeah, it's an Acme right there on Lancaster. So I went to Acme. And I tried to take money out, y'all, and my card declined again. Oh, like, it declined again. So I'm like, okay, it's not Sephora. Like, it's really my card. I call my bank. They let me know they shut my cards down because of fraud, y'all. Somebody stole my numbers and was using my card. They tried to order like $600 worth of stuff on Walmart online, all this stuff in like Wisconsin, all this stuff. Fraud protection shut my stuff down, y'all. Like, shut it down. No notice, no nothing. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, what am I about to do? I lived in Overbrook Park, so I'm like, if I go home, it's gonna be like 15 minutes. What am I about to do? Like, they are waiting for me to come back. I know they think I'm lying already. Like, and then, oh my God, it was just all this stuff, y'all. That was the most embarrassing experience. That was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened. Like, I never felt so embarrassed. And so, like, I just wanted to prove them, like, I'm coming back with money. Like, I got money, and I couldn't even come back with no money. It messed up my whole birthday. I was at my dinner party, like pissed. We off that. My favorite subject in school. Now, high school or college? High school, my favorite subject was always like science and math. I always loved science. I always loved math. In college, it was definitely psychology. I love learning about the brain and like how to work people and how to understand people and the way they think, the way they act. I love that. So psychology always been my favorite subject in college. What am I working on right now? I'm working on myself, definitely. I'm working on eating better. I'm working on this podcast. I'm working on my skincare line. In September, I launched in September, I launched an all-natural skincare line, September 20th, to be exact, my best friend's birthday. That was on purpose. I'm working on a book. A lot of people don't know. I haven't even shared this with anybody, actually, so none of y'all know. I'm working on a book. I write poetry, and I'm doing a compilation of poems about self-care and how to fall back in love with yourself. So I don't have a release date for it yet. I'm not sharing the title. I'm not sharing anything about the book, but I want to let you know that is coming. That's something that I'm working on. What else am I working on? And then just like some DIY crafts. I'm real handy. I like doing things like painting and like reconstructing things, and I'm doing my bathroom over. It's just little stuff. I'm always doing something. Hair, makeup, always. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. The next question is, who is my favorite person right now? In real life or like celebrity person? In real life, I think my favorite person, my favorite person, hands down, is my little baby Harley Butt. I call her my niece, but she's my little baby cousin. I love her so much. She is like a little diva. She loves me so much. Like, when I come around, she FaceTime me all the time. Like, hey, Key, can I come over? And like, she's just so cute and sweet. I just love her so much. And I remember, I told y'all, it's not new that I have anxiety. So I had a panic attack one day, and my mom, being my mom, she wanted to come over to my apartment and just be with me that day. And she actually had Harley there with her. And Harley saw me on FaceTime crying, and I'm like, Mom, like, no, like, I don't want her to see me like this. So they ended up bringing me dinner, coming over to my apartment. It was so nice. And Harley reached out and gave me this big hug, and she holding me. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying, like, she made me cry. I wasn't even crying right now, but she made me cry. So I'm wiping my tears away. And I'm like, oh, like, Harley, your hugs are so magic. Your hugs are magical. Like, look, I'm not crying no more. I'm not crying. So she's like, oh my God. So this girl started going around telling everybody her hug's magical. She just so sweet. Like, she's just the sweetest little girl ever. I love her so much. She's my favorite person right now. And I think, and celebrity for sure, Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I just love how raw she is, how authentic she is, how real she is, always, no matter what. No matter what. What? So I love Rihanna. I love her so much. Then the next question somebody asked is, what is my favorite book? And I would have to say it's a tie. I have two favorite books. My first is going to be, it's called Unf, I'm not going to cuss. It's called Unf Yourself. And that's by Gary John Bishop. And I actually didn't read the actual book, but I heard it on Audible. I like to listen to different affirmations and different things in the morning when I'm on my way to work or getting ready for work. And I found Audible, and I really like the app. And I found this book, and I'm like, wow, like, I really like it. Not even just what he's saying, it's just how he's saying it, how he's delivering the message. And it's just like, you are accountable for all your actions. And it's like he just talked right like right at you. Like, it's like, Kiera, like, get your ish together. Like, that's what I feel like he's saying to me. And I really like the way he delivered a message. So definitely un-F yourself. And The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. I believe that's how you say her name. And she's a poet. She does poetry books. And I really like her books because, you know, she's inspiration to me. I'm writing a poetry book. And The Sun and Her Flowers is about, I have all Rupi Kaur books. But this book in particular is one of my favorites because it talks about like how, you know, naturally you go through these processes. You're not always blooming. You go through the process of rotting and, you know, just like how they say, like, grapes aren't always grapes. They get crushed to be wine, or like you gotta come, like, just you're not always in the same form. Like you go through dark times and you have to grow. Like seeds are planted in like, just because you're planted don't mean that you're buried. Like, I can't find my words, but yes, like, it's just so deep to me. And I really love that because sometimes when you're in the midst of like darkness, you feel lost, you feel confused, you feel down, you feel depressed and hopeless and all this. And it's just like, you are going through a transformation. You are going through something so powerful. And what the outcome is going to be is just so amazing. And I really, really like that. So those two are my favorite books. Ooh, what is your idea of a good date, a good first date? I would say definitely like the unusual. Like, I mean, yeah, I want to go out to dinner, but them restaurants always going to be there. I want to do something fun, something random, something spontaneous. I want to do something like, I just like different things. Like, I wouldn't mind going, like, if somebody invited me to go hiking, like something weird like that. Like, I'm so weird like that. Or ice skating, or just like a helicopter ride, or I like stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying I don't like restaurants. I do, but to sit at a dinner and just talk, I mean, yeah, it's nice. I want to get to know you, but let's do something fun getting to know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. I don't know. That's my idea of a good first date. Like, just something complete, something that I wouldn't think of. Like, just be creative. Just be creative. I love that type of stuff. I'm gonna read the next question after break. I'll be back. Welcome back to DMTV. You're watching Khaki Shade Podcast. I'm Kiera Kaylin. You can follow me on Instagram at KIERAKLYNN. Again, Kalima couldn't be here with us today. She had a meeting at work. Boring work. But she will be back next week, and she will be doing her Q&A, and I'm going to get right back to it. I have a bunch of questions left, so let's keep it going, y'all. Somebody asked, what's your birthday, and what is your astrology sign? My birthday is next month, February 21st. I hope that I got a lot of gifts coming because your girl about to be 25. I'm a Pisces. That is the best sign. Yeah, I'm a Pisces. So everything that I'm answering and talking about, I hope everything makes sense because I think I'm very true to the core, a Pisces. Like, yeah. Even down to my favorite color. Like, it's crazy. Like, when you read about, like, when you get into all of that stuff, like, I know a lot of people aren't, but I am. I like to read my horoscope. I like to know my, my life path number and read about, the moon and the earth and different placements of the planets. And I like to read about this stuff. It's very interesting to me. And I like it. I feel like it's a part of you. So yeah, I'm a Pisces and it's the best sign. Any site you read, it'll let you know that we the best. DJ Khaled. So, yeah. Somebody asked, was it hard to launch your business? And I'm assuming that you're talking about my skincare line, which is Transparency Cosmetics. So let me just, no, I'm going to answer it first. No, it wasn't hard to launch my business. So, like I said, I launched on September 20th, which is my best friend's birthday. I dedicated my entire brand to her. I went to Jamaica in May of 2019, and when I came back from Jamaica, I don't know, I was so inspired by everything, and just like the natural way of doing things, and how just learning their culture and everything. And I'm just like, I don't want to eat like this. I don't want to put this stuff in my body, on my body. I don't want to, I don't know. I just had a new way of thinking. It was like a spiritual awakening, like no lie. Like seriously, I came back from Jamaica a whole different person. And that was May. And by June, I was already registered with the state. I went on what is it called? Did I write it? The Borough of Corporations, and went from there. I got approved. I registered my name. Once I decided what I wanted my name to be, I registered it. That was done in a month. And it wouldn't have even taken that long, but I was just not dragging my feet, but I was just working on everything at once, as I always do. I pull everything out, and then I try to like tackle everything instead of just working one at a time. That's me. I work crazy sometimes. But yeah, I had that registered with the state. I was already approved and everything. They sent me my congratulations letter, my approval letter. I was really happy about that. I was, that's when I was celebrating, like, I'm a business owner. Yeah, that happened really quick. I think I just paid like $75 for that. Then I started ordering my bottles. I already had my recipes written out, down pack. I was already testing things on myself. I had my own little concoctions in the house, and it's a skincare line. So I was just putting everything on my face, all these natural products, working with essential oils and doing all this stuff. It was fun. It wasn't hard at all. The question was it hard? No, it was not hard. It was actually fun. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about my skin. I learned about a lot about other people's skin. My brother has acne, and it was really, really cool to like introduce that to him and have him be like one of my test dummies. Not test dummies because I know it was already working, but like have him there to show proof. Like, here's day 1, here's day 15, here's day 30. Like, yo, this stuff is really working, and my name is on it. It's called Transparency by Kiera Jackson. Like, what? Like, what? Like, I really got products out here really working. And it was really cool. It was a really exciting process. And once I launched, I sold out in a month. I had a lot of products though, so it took a while to sell out, and I did. I sold out everything, and I was really, really proud of it. Now, right now, my site is not live because I sold out, and I have a million other things going on. But I'm getting back into it. I'm currently working on new recipes now, in addition to the original recipes that I am going to keep, the original formulas. I don't know why I'm saying recipes, original formulas. But I want to come back bigger and better. I want to have more products. I want to have a range of products. So that's what I'm working on right now. No, not hard at all. Very fun. Very, very, I don't know. Like, it's like I just proved to myself, like, you really could do anything. Like, it was really cool. Like, it's a really cool feeling right now. So, yes, very fun. Not hard at all. Let's keep it going. Did I ever have braces? Yes, I did. I had braces, and I never even needed them. My teeth looked the exact same as they did when I got braces. I always had an overbite, and that's why I wanted braces. And my orthodontist told me, like, you don't really need them. I'm like, but I really want them. He like, but you have a really nice smile. I'm like, but I really want braces. Just weird. I was such a weird like kid. Like, I don't know why I wanted braces. And I was so adamant about it. And I still was on my mom's insurance. She like, Key, like, you don't need braces. I'm like, Mom, I will pay for them. I don't know how, but I want to pay for them. Like, I want braces. Weirdo. And it's not even like I got traditional braces. I got the clear braces. You couldn't even see my braces. Like, I was so weird. And then I had them on for 4 years, and 4 years later, my teeth look the exact same. And my mom is probably gonna watch this because my mom always support, and she always watching my stuff. She always be commenting. Y'all probably see my mom in the comments all the time. But she said the same thing to me about glasses. I never needed glasses. Like, I always had 20/20 vision. I always had like really good vision, but I wanted glasses, and not just glasses. I needed bifocal. Yo, I was so weird. I wanted bifocals. Who in the world wants bifocals? Like, I didn't even need glasses, and I want the most extreme glasses. Like, crazy girl. But yes, I had braces. Next question. Do you run into problems or struggle with your business? Yes, everybody does. If anybody tells you that they don't, they are telling a fib. Everybody runs into problems. Um, like I said, I sold out and I don't have products on the market right now. So definitely staying consistent has been a problem, or not a problem, but a struggle. Um, Staying positive, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I was being negative, but like when the time gets past you, it's like, dang, like, was you just like a little one shot? Like, that was it? You missed your shot? Or should you get back in there? People gonna take you serious? Like, all that doubt, like, all the, that start clouding your brain a little bit. Or maybe just me. I don't know. But that was something I struggled with. But I'm working on it now. I'm getting my products out now. I have a date in mind. So that's the thing of the past now. And just staying out my own head. That's something I struggle with. Like, I'm my worst critic. So, I mean, I feel like everybody say they are, but I feel like I'm my worst critic. So, that was definitely a struggle with my business. Did you go to college? Yes, I did go to college. I went to Lincoln University, the first HBCU, LU. Woo. First, Cheney, the first. Y'all were not the first. We were the first. First HBCU. Where did you and Kalima meet? Me and Kalima met at School of the Future in 2009. Wait, yeah. Yeah, 2009. That's when we met. We went to high school together. Do you have a guilty pleasure? Yes. I like the smell of gas. Like, when I'm pumping gas. Is that weird? Like, I like the smell of gas. I like to roll my window down because I don't really pump my gas, but I like to roll my window down when my gas is being pumped because I love the smell a lot. Do I have another one? I like water rice all year round, even though I know I'm not supposed to be eating water rice because I'm trying to change my eating habits. I really keep water rice in the freezer all year round. I really, really, really love it. And like people who from other places, water rice is like it's called crushed ice some places, but that's not real water rice. You need some Philly water rice in your life. Yeah. 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 Those are my guilty pleasures. But we're going to take a quick little break, and I'm going to come right back with the rest of these answers, y'all. Get to know me. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to TMTV. So I'm just going to finish these questions up. It's about 6 left, y'all. So bear with me. How tall are you, and did you ever model? I am 5'7", and back when I was in high school, I did actually do a fashion show, and that fashion show, the response I got back from everybody, I'm like, yo, they really rocking with me. They really liking me. So I never even thought about it. I always was so like tomboyish when I was younger. So when I got to high school, it just all switched. And I'm like, ooh, okay, like I like this a little bit. Like, so me and my mom and my sister, my older sister, we would like look up different casting calls, and we were going to different shows, different modeling events. And I'm like trying out different places. It never really went anywhere, but I was into it a little bit. But no, I never really like professionally modeled or anything. I take my own pictures. I kind of was always intimidated behind the camera. I'm just now getting better with it. So maybe in the future, I'll be doing some more modeling things. But no, I never really modeled. And I'm 5'7" again. Almost done. Who is your go-to person when you are down? Isolation. I feel like I like to be by myself when I'm down, and I think that's another part of like my sign, like being a Pisces. Like I'm just naturally like I'm never. I don't know. Like I wouldn't say I like being lonely. I just like being alone. Like I don't like to burden other people or feel like I'm being a burden to other people. Or if I call my mom, like say my mom, I go to person. If I call her and she like, hey Key, like what's up? Like she all in a good mood, and I'm like, I'm sad. Like I would hate to do that. Like I know how heavy it weighs on her. Like I hate doing it. So I like to just be by myself when I'm down. I like to read. I like to take long showers. I like to listen to music. I like to cook. I like to clean. I like to do things. Like, I like to be functional when I'm down, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people like to just lay around and sulk. I don't. I don't like to feel sorry for myself. I don't like to feel victim to my situation. I don't like any of that. And I like to be private about it. So, and then I don't like telling people things because I don't ever want to be reminded of a temporary feeling. And I don't know if that makes sense to other people, but like, I don't know. Like, I just rather like go through it, body that situation, and just never have to bring it up again. Like, bury it so deep, like never have to face it again. And I feel like once I tell people the next time you talk to me, it's like, so how you doing? Like, are you doing better with that? It's like, I'm off that. Like, I'm not even that same person. Like, even though it's a part of me, it's like, don't talk to me about that. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, it's weird. I'm weird, y'all. I'm real weird. You're gonna see. I'm really weird. What is the hardest thing for you to do or say? The hardest thing to say would have to be, that I trust you. As dark as that sounds bad. That sounds so bad, but that's really a hard thing for me to say to people, that I trust you. Because I really don't trust a lot of people. That's crazy. Why is that the first thing that came to my head? I don't know. I feel like that's something that's hard for me to say, though, y'all. Being honest. And the hardest thing for me to do, it's hard for me to lie. It's hard for me to be spiteful. I'm not a spiteful person, and I don't like to act in that way. I'm not like that at all. Yeah. I don't know. I would have to come back to that. I don't know. I don't want to answer that saying I trust you is the hardest thing for me to say. I don't know. Have you ever lied to your mom? Yeah. Everybody lied to their mom. Nobody wants to disappoint their mom. Like, one story though. One story I know that I lied to my mom, and I could tell her now because I'm grown. Oh my God. So we was driving. My mom was teaching me how to drive. And my dad really taught me how to drive, but this one time I'm in my mom's car and we driving, and I had just got this tattoo on my finger, y'all. Now, I told y'all Rihanna, my favorite celebrity. My mom let me get this tattoo. I have a tattoo right here, and it's a K. I hate this tattoo now, but it was my first tattoo. And she let me get it. I was 16 years old. She let me get it. I asked permission and everything, and she said yes. I should have just left it at that. But no, I got introduced to tattoos, and I'm like, ooh, I want more. I got a hand tattoo, all these stupid tattoos. So I got this finger tattoo because Rihanna has it, okay? It says, shh, stupid. A stupid tattoo, y'all. Like a stupid tattoo. And my mom is teaching me how to drive. I'm in the driver's seat, so she is to the right of me. So I'm touching the gears. I'm on the steering wheel. She sees like, I know she can see it. So I'm trying to like do all this stuff to keep my fingers together so she can't see the tattoo on the inner part of my finger. My mom ended up seeing it. I don't even remember what happened, but I just remember I kept lying. Like, I kept lying, trying to like cover it. Like, it's not there. I hope she don't see it because she's not going to take me to my driver test. She's not going to let me do it. I just remember lying to her about that. And yeah, sorry, Mom. When did you start doing makeup? I started doing makeup when I went away to school, when I went away to Lincoln, for sure. And I started out just doing eyebrows. No. I started out doing lashes first. I was doing the little cluster lashes from like CVS that you would get in the pack. I think it was like Ardell brand or Kiss brand. Not the mink lashes, not the false lashes that people got now. That's like $200. I was doing little $5 pack lashes, and I was charging people like $15. That's what I started out doing first. And then I was just doing eyebrows on campus because my eyebrows used to be snatched all the time. They used to be so lit, and I can't even do my eyebrows no more. But they used to be lit all the time. And people used to ask me like, who do your brows? Like, who do your eyebrows? And I'm like, sis, me. It's me. What's up? You want them done? $8. $8, y'all. That's all I was charging people. Crazy to think about. But yes, I started doing makeup up at school. That's when I really, really started. What was the best job you ever had, and do you still work there? No. My best job I ever had was definitely working at the barbershop. I worked at Mona Lisa Barbershop on 45th in Baltimore with all the best barbers in the city. G, my dog, Maine, Shy, Naeem, Kai, Mr. Palau. Yo, they used to... Never mind. Yes, Mona Lisa Barbershop was like my favorite. That was my favorite job I ever had. I think I worked there for 2 years when I came home from school. I had to come home. I had to leave Lincoln because this was my first time being away from home, my first time not working. Like I said, I told y'all multiple times already on this show that I've always been independent. I always been a self-starter. I always been, getting to the bag, getting to my money. I always been this way. So I was working since I was 14 years old and going away to school at 17, not having a job for the first time, not having my own source of income, having to call home, ask for groceries, ask for snacks, ask for money to go here, ask for money to go shop. It was just, I'm not used to that. I didn't like it at all. I was like really getting depressed being away, being far. I couldn't have my car at school as a freshman. They didn't let you have a car. So I can't get around. I was really just going like nuts, like really going crazy up school. So I think I worked with Kai at McDonald's, I believe. Yeah, I worked with Kai at McDonald's, and I think he hit me up like, Key, what's up? Like, you need a job? I'm like, Kai, I do. I'm coming home. Like, I do. I need a job. So I went to the barbershop. They did a little interview, like a little fake little interview with me or whatever. I looked cute. Like, I don't know. Like, I had fun. I went to the shop. They all was real cool. I'm like, all right, I can see myself working here. And I was in, and the tips was amazing. All the vibes was cool. I did nothing but laugh all day long. They all looked out for me. It was real respectful. Like, believe it or not, like nobody really came and was disrespectful to me. They all just looked out like on some little sister type, time. Like, they really looked out for me. And that was like the best experience ever. Like, I was always coming home with cash. It was just cool. Going from no money to like quick money like that. Like, and it's easy and I'm not really doing much. And then G was looking out, teaching me how to cut hair, teaching me little tricks and stuff. And it was real cool. That was definitely hands down my favorite job. Yeah, shout out to G. Now G got his own shop. Mona Lisa ain't even a thing no more. Dang, what's your shop called, G? Oh my God, I know his shop. I can't think of it. We're going to tag it. We're going to put it below. Shout out to them. Yeah, I think that was it, y'all. I think that was all the questions. Yeah. So that was it. I said I was going to come back to the, what's the hardest thing for me to do or say. I still don't know. I don't know. We could leave it at what I said. But yes, so thanks for tuning into this episode, getting to know the co-host, Kiera. Thank you guys. If you want to know more, just leave a comment below. Let's chat. Let's talk. Leave some questions down for Kalima because we're going to take it right off to her next episode. This is episode 7, y'all. I can't believe it. Thank you for tuning in so far. We love it. We thank you. And yeah.